Theater for All's production of
The Night the Other Shoe Dropped. This play is kind of special. It's based on what we would call a madrigal feast. And this was done, I wrote this play for Kentwood High School, and they performed it. And a madrigal feast is usually performed at Christmas time, and it's performed by a choir. But I adapted this today for our Theater for All program. So we have a beautiful royal court. They're here at the feast, and always at a madrigal feast, there's just some fun entertainment. There's always a jester and some story to be told. So that's what's going to be happening today. You are part of the madrigal feast. So you may be asked to rise and toast the king and queen and that kind of thing. So please participate and make this a fun production for you and for our actors. The Night the Other Shoe Dropped. Lords and ladies, one and all, join us in the banquet hall. The path ahead is rather winding, but at the end thou will be finding pleasures aplenty for eye and for ear. So let us begin. Come, and with good cheer. You find thyself at a magical feast. Thou wilt be entertained, to say the least. Recline thyself and enjoy the show. Without further ado, ere we go, hark and listen. Dost that now hear? The festive parade is drawing near. The King and Queen. Lord Wyman and Lady Wymena. You forgot your lady. Come on, Lady Wymena. Wymena. Okay, go up and bow to the king and queen. Lord Carlisle, wait for your lady, and Lady Carly. Knight Noble Nose and Lady Penelope. Knight Knickerbocker and I'm not sure who that is or if she was invited. Go sit down, Lord. Sit down, please. Everyone rise. Everyone stand, please. Stand, everyone. Everyone stand for the king and queen. Lords and ladies of the kingdom, we welcome you to Kent Common Manor. To you and to yours. To you and to yours. And now a word of welcome from our gracious host.
Welcome, one and all.
To the king and queen.
To the king and queen.
Everyone, to the king and queen. You may all be seated. You may be seated, royal courts. You need to be very quiet. West Hell, thou lovers of comedic pleasure. Today you will enjoy a dramatic treasure. We shall entertain you with play and with song. What's that? You're afraid we're going to keep you air too long? Why, I ought to kick you out of here. I just don't know about this crowd. I don't know what we're going to do with them.
Jester!
Well,
The jester!
The jester? Why do you need a jester? I'm as funny as a jester. I can do the job of a jester.
Don't worry, just bring in the jester!
Yes, sir.
Introductions, please.
Introductions, please.
Yes, sire. Go ahead.
Why, I oughta. Come, listen now and do be a sport. Let me introduce you to the royal court. The king, his smile is so alarming, is the king formerly known as Prince Charming. And 'tis true, The queen is topic of many novella. Her beauty surpasses her name, Cinderella. The others that sit on this royal court, they're lords and ladies of sorts. What? Oh, why?
Here, grumble, grumble, grumble.
Why dost thou protest? You are king, you are guests of the king and queen. I suggest you stop this noise or be sent to the guillotine. or possibly the latrine. Maybe the canteen. Maybe they'll chop you up and put you in a tureen. There's always kerosene. Jester. Jester.
Jester!
By order of King Charming and Queen Cinderella, let the play begin. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Wait a minute. Who might you two be?
We are bards.
What are thou here for?
The entertainment.
I saw these two at the Renaissance Fair last year. This is Jacques and Octavius. They are hilarious. They're the entertainment.
Oh, no, they're not. I've hired a traveling troupe for the King and Queen's entertainment.
It's a body bard world out there.
Show me thy barding pass.
Well, sit here for a bird's eye view.
Why, I ought to kick you all out of here. Go sit down.
Here now, bards of a feather must stick together. We won't even let out a peep.
Oh, so you're a bard now, is it?
Yep. And we will not let out a peep, but maybe a bard call.
Come now, what of the entertainment?
Come now, what is the entertainment?
Where is the manager of mirth?
Aftermath of
The pantaloon of the party. The purveyor of pranks.
The purveyor of pranks.
Call the jester.
Call the jester!
I'm here, your majesty. Go back to your bards. They're calling you.
Squawk, squawk, squawk. Squawk, squawk.
Oh, my audience, do I have a comedic compendium for you today? Is it song? I think that's Connor's. Acrobats? Oh, acrobats.
Acrobats.
Juggling.
Well, it's a play, is what is planned. A dramatic reenactment of King Charming and Queen Cinderella's steaming love affair. Specifically, the night thou Charming first looked upon the fair maiden Cinderella.
Was that before or after he looked upon the fair maiden Snow White?
Don't.
And don't get the struggling sleeping beauty.
No.
Oh, the lovely looks like Rapunzel.
Oh, be quiet, you squawking bards, or I'll put you out of the nest. This show is a delectable depiction titled The Night the Other Shoe Dropped.
Excuse me. Why didn't he just pick it up?
What are you talking about?
She's talking about the night. She's talking about the night.
Why didn't he just pick it up?
The night? Pick what up?
If the knight dropped the shoe, why didn't he just pick it up? End of story.
Ah, that's funny. I love night jokes.
I love my night jokes.
Jester, we are waiting.
Jester, we are waiting.
Tell him.
Without further ado, and a little fanfare, I introduce to you the saucy maidens of Worcestershire in The Night the Other Shoe Dropped. If it pleases the court.
If it pleases the court.
are telling the night.
Are telling the night of King Charming and Cinderella met.
Okay, turn around.
Wait just a minute. You are Lady Tremaine.
Lady Tremaine? I've heard that name before.
My stepmother.
Everybody, your stepmother? So,
That means they are.
your stepsisters. Go ahead.
Your stepsisters?
Donna, wipe your nose a little bit.
But I don't see any warts.
Nose job.
You said they had really big feet.
Liposuction. It could happen.
Liposuction for feet? I don't think so.
And your sisters. You said they were cross-eyed.
You never heard of LASIK?
I think they're here to make you look foolish.
They always make me look foolish.
They ain't learning to try.
Oh,
Who's that?
that's your fairy godmother? What's she doing with the saucy maidens of Worcestershire? Oh, dearie.
Oh dearie, don't be upset.
Quiet. It's a pain.
It's a paying gig anyhow. Anywho, after Mary Charming here, I was pretty much out of job.
Let us begin.
Let us begin. Narrator.
Oh, that's me. Anastasia, you will play Cinderella. Drizella, you will play the stepsisters. Lady Tremaine, you'll play yourself. Let us begin the play. Once upon a time, there was a young, unruly, undisciplined child named Ella. She loved to play in the ashes. And she would talk to any critter that dare come near her. I will call you Matilda, and I will teach you to sew. And you, little spider, we will call you George. And we will teach you to mop the floors. And sing songs. While we work. And never ever will we be unhappy because we have each other.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I suppose you're going to tell us these creatures wanted to play with you.
Lily, they did.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Well, the young girl had a father, but she had no mother, for she had died when Ella was very young. Ella liked to believe that on the day that she was born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true.
The moon dust in her hair, golden starlight in her eyes of blue.
Is that why birds suddenly appear every time you are near?
Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Who's telling this story?
Who's telling the story here?
I think someone's ruffles. I think someone's feathers.
I think my feathers are getting ruffled. Is someone actually a bit owly today?
Now stand up and say, "You two loony birds." Stand up. Say, "You two loony birds, be quiet."
Will you two loony birds be quiet?
Loony bars, if you please.
Go over. You're not loony. Go over.
You're not loony. I thought I did play better.
I'm gonna have money breakfast later on.
Say, "Oh yeah, two can play at this game."
Oh yeah, I can play this game.
Two can play at this game. Girls.
Girls, we must control ourselves.
All right. Places, everyone, places. Try as he might, the father could not get Ella's heads out of the cloud.
I think you meant to say out of the fireplace. She couldn't get her head out of the ashes, so they called her Cinderella.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, is that true? Elle was always dirty.
Covered with black soot and cinders. So her father took to calling her Cinderella.
That's not true.
Oh, I suppose you're going to tell us that Cinderella has been in the family for generations?
Yes.
It's true. I know our family quite.
The women were always dreamers.
Women in my family, all dreamers.
That's what.
Now,
That's true. She's true. She's right. She's right.
that's all right. She's right, you know.
You're right. You're right. You know,
I knew her family.
I know her family quite well.
Some of them.
Some of them were what neighbors were made of.
Oh.
And that's me dreaming. They were all quite dreamy.
Cinderella's father became concerned that his daughter might be a bit delusional. He believed she needed the influence of a woman. And that's when he made the biggest mistake of his life and married Lady Tremaine. Did you call me a mistake?
Did you call it a mistake?
Now look who's squawking.
And Lady Tremaine, she brought along these two jackanapes, whippersnappers, impudent little girls. Mother, they're calling us names.
Mother, they call us names.
They all have their feathers ruffled now.
Get on with the story.
Get on with the story.
Okay. Cinderella's father wanted his daughters to be ladylike and delicate, just like Lady Tremaine's daughter. Her two daughters.
This ought to be good.
Okay, do you want to dance a little bit? Dance? Show her
What
how
is
to,
he teaching her?
how to dance. Teach her how to dance. Then dance like, looks like she's riding a horse.
It looks like she's teaching her to ride a horse.
Why you lose
You lose.
You lose some. You are such a naysayer. Give her a shake.
But try as they might, they could not teach Cinderella a thing about being a lady. Eventually, they left her to her birds and her critters. You want to sit down? Here's your birds and your critters.
Say it was Cinderella's dream job.
You really liked mice?
I really like mice.
They liked me too.
They like me too.
You said that name.
What were their names? Say to her, what were their names?
What's your name?
There's Alexander,
Alexander, Charlotte, Tiffany, and Ed.
can you come over here, please? Donna, come over here.
Let them finish. This is fascinating.
As the years went by, Anastasia and Drizella grew more and more refined and beautiful. They were intelligent, self-reliant, and very capable. They could sing.
La 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 la.
They could dance. They could recite.
7 years ago.
They could illustrate as well as any maiden in the kingdom. They were sought after by many a beau. But Cinderella, on the other hand, all she could do was stoke a fire, grow very large pumpkins, and stitch very small clothing. Well, to her credit.
Well, to her credit, she did win a fine ribbon at the fair.
For the largest
For
one.
largest score at the fair.
She squashed the competition.
You're so, oh, Jock, you're so funny.
Oh, Jock, you're so funny.
And you, my dear, are gorgeous.
Girls, would you control yourselves?
Girls, will you please control yourself?
Okay. One day, there came a knock at the door. It was a messenger from the palace with an invitation. Cinderella answered the door.
Katie, I have come to deliver an invitation from the royal family.
All the fair maidens,
All the fair maidens.
nice and loud, really loud. All the fair maidens
All the fair maidens
in the land
in the land
to attend a ball
to attend a ball
given in honor
given in honor
of Prince Charming.
of Prince Charming.
A ball
A ball
at the palace?
at a palace.
Oh, how lovely.
Oh, lovely.
You cannot go.
You cannot go to the ball. The invitation says, fair maid. Besides, he can dance.
Oh, but I can dance.
I'm gonna go to dance.
Do a silly dance.
See.
Silly dance, Kate. Lord Wyman. Connor, what a shame.
What a shame.
Ah, at last it was true. Cinderella had shown no interest in learning to dance, or personal hygiene for that matter. She could not be able to attend the celebration. Her family would have to be represented by the ball, by her lovely, accomplished stepsisters. That's me, lovely.
That's being lovely accomplished.
I'm lovely
I'm lovely.
and accomplished.
Accomplished too.
Drizella is very lovely.
Stella is very lovely.
Anastasia.
No, Drizella.
No desire.
Anastasia.
What about me?
What about me?
You.
You are very easy on the eyes, dear.
Now hush, all of you.
Now hush, all of you.
Continue.
Continue, please.
Cinderella looked on in anguish as her stepsisters prepared themselves for the party. The stepsisters believed they would win Prince Charming's heart with their poise, polish, and beauty.
I will win Prince Charming's heart.
Cinderella cried out, for she realized she did not try hard enough to learn to wash or to dance, so she could not go to the ball. Oh, if I only tried harder.
Harder.
It would take a magical miracle to turn Cinderella into any kind of lady. She would have to stay home and be entertained by her mice. Connor.
That makes me sad.
Oh dear, don't cry. The magical miracle
Is next.
is next.
So off the girls went to meet Prince Charming, leaving the sad and pathetic Cinderella behind to dream about the ball. You want to sit down now?
Do you know why Cinderella couldn't dance?
No, why?
Because her coach was a pumpkin!
That was funny.
Oh, Queen. This is where I come in. I am the hero of the story, you know.
You take a poor, wretched damsel and turn her into a beautiful maiden!
Stand up. Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
It really isn't fair.
It wasn't fair.
I bet you think that if Fairy Godmother here hadn't meddled, you wouldn't be playing Cinderella. You'd be up there on the royal court as queen.
You are entirely wrong.
You are entirely wrong.
I suppose you think that you would be sitting up there by Prince Charming.
Yes,
Because he was taken with your wit and whimsy.
that's it.
And he was blinded by your beauty. Yes.
Yes.
And he was paralyzed by your dance moves.
He was paralyzed because she was dancing all over his feet.
Mother.
They are making fun.
Beautiful of
Make
us.
fun of us.
Have her stand up.
Stop. He tells me.
Dear, do sit down.
Dear, do sit down. This is terribly entertaining.
for the trickery, you may have chosen one of the stepsisters.
You over here, I'm the hero of the story, you know.
This is my big
This is my big scene. I turn coaches into pumpkins, mice into footmen,
created a glass.
created a glass slipper.
For goodness sakes.
For goodness sakes.
Stand up, JC. Godmother, about that glass slipper.
Godmother, about that glass slipper,
That really wasn't
that
one
really wasn't one of your
better
better
magical miracles.
magical miracles.
The shoe could have broken.
The shoe could have broken,
Shattered.
shattered.
I could have
I
lost.
could have lost my true love forever.
And that, my king,
Is that my king?
is why we have come. And that, my king, is why we have come. And that, my king,
And that, my king, is why we have come to show you how you were betrayed.
tricked by magic,
Tricked by magic, by sorcery,
Source- inept,
inept fairy,
and
and the
sniveling,
sniveling,
ungrateful. Connor, here, you cannot speak like that.
Here, do not speak like this.
Did you hear what he said?
Did you hear what he said?
It'll be off with their heads.
It'll be off of their head.
I'm afraid you're under my king.
Connor Cop, as will I.
I am alive.
Don't do something.
Enough.
Enough! Maid Tremaine, you are speaking of the Queen!
I have chosen as my wife.
And I have chosen as my wife.
She is also the woman who has chosen Charming as her husband.
So you see, it's no matter how they met, under what circumstances they came together, he has come to love and appreciate Cinderella and all her little idiosyncrasies.
We want to disturb him on the fair.
We want more. We want more.
Unless you have,
Unless you have something nice to say about
The
the
Queen.
Queen,
I
I
suggest.
suggest that this matter comes to an enclosure.
But what about the fairy godmother scene? I am the hero, you know.
I am the hero, you know.
Oh, bippity boppity.
Oh, bippity boppity boo!
Anastasia, if you join the bards, they could be called the Minstrels 3.
Mother, I've had enough of playing Cinderella. Mother, I've had enough playing Cinderella.
Well, if you join the bards, you could be called the Minstrels 3.
Oh, I could, I will.
Will.
Donna, let me join.
Let me join.
I don't know, the Minstrels 4 just doesn't have the same ring to it.
Girls,
Girls,
I forbid you to leave.
I forbid you to leave. We must spread the truth of Cinderella's deception.
Oh, you must stay the saucy maidens of Worcestershire. It's just so fun to say.
Lady Tremaine, it's time to let it go. It looks as if they have found their true loves. Or maybe they're two doves. Moody birds. Dodos. Let them go.
No.
Nope.
Come on, lady. We have enough sauce between the two of us to keep the show on the road.
Oh, wait. I have a great idea. How about a makeover show? We could call it Say Yes to the Dress. We'll go all over the kingdom finding maidens with no fashion sense. We'll dress them up in beautiful dresses and ill-fitting shoes, and we'll send them off to parties and have them run away at midnight, leaving only their slippers behind. This sounds great. We? Well, I've got a taste for the stage, and I must have more. Anyways, the ladies 3, it has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
More like the sassy, sussy ladies.
Oh! Come over here, ladies. Right, that's fine. King to the queen.
To Queen Cinderella! May every dream she dreams come true!
Everybody, royal court, To the queen.
King Charming.
Just say that way.
All right, ready?
To the king.
To the king. It's like a dream come true.
Number one.
Amanda.
Number one. I'll go get it.
Okay, every.
It could. Or you wish upon a star.
Stand up, everybody. Stand up. You want to stand yourself?
When you wish upon a star, there's no difference who you are. When you lay your heart desires will come to you. When you wish upon a star, there's no difference who you are.
Oh, hey, wait, come back! Oh, I'm all alone out here. Wow, look at this audience. I will now perform the closing monologue. To some, this story turns out just the way it should be. To others, this story is a tragedy. We must learn to look at life through the eyes of the beholder. Or maybe we should gaze into the eyes of the one who causes our heart to smolder. Please indulge me, and don't be cruel. Remind yourself why you are with your dear fool. Turn and gaze at thy soulmate, and say the words your heart navigates. I will give thee a moment, but no longer, for I do not want our minds to wander. Oh, my fine people, bear with me, for in all sincerity, we have come to the end of our entertaining parody. Even as I speak, the actors gather, so I will end my constant ladder and bid them return for the applause that they so yearn. We'll take one more bow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, bow. Yay! Well, thank you so much for coming out today. Theater would be no fun if we didn't have an audience to applaud us and to listen to our stories.
I am a big